Hello everybody, it's time for the holidays and your mama's No. Okay, so I'm just gonna say, I hope your mama's good, I hope your whole family's good, I hope you guys are excited and getting ready for the holidays. We here at Smile Until It Hurts are also getting ready for the holidays. We have at least 3 Dollar Tree hauls coming up. So I'm gonna do some decorations today. We are then going to decorate 2 Dollar Tree Christmas trees. These white ones here on the side, here and here. George and I will be decorating those for another show with Dollar Tree decorations. One will be silver, one will be in gold. That will be that, and then we are going to give you Dollar Tree stocking stuffer ideas for the third one. This one here, it's just pink and so come here, baby. Come to daddy. Come here, Baba. Come here. Come say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, everybody. Okay, guys, so let's hear our jingle or jangle or our our intro. And let's go with this Christmas joy. Because, ew, you just burped, you nasty. Ew, don't blow it in my face. I love the joy that it brings the children, the holidays. Love it so much. Okay, come back. Hello, fellow smilers, and welcome to Smile Until It Hurts, the holiday season. Hey, I'm a juggler. You see, I was a juggler there, you see? You didn't see the balls. But I had 3 balls in my hand, you see? And I was juggling them like this, you see? You see? Ho, 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 and la, 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 and blah, blah, blah. First of all, I've got my Pepsi. Now, I have to be slowing down on the sodas. George has gotten me some zero Pepsis and things like that, and Diet Pepsis, because I got the beaties of the Daya. I just entered the beaties of the Daya, if you know what that means. I hope you caught our live chat and advent calendar giveaway from Sephora. If you haven't, go back and see it. We ended up 2.5 hours because our fantastic subscribers and friends and family joined us. We had over 100 people at one point, which was so magical. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it here so much. So what I'm going to do right now, because you know we are prepared here at the Hurts Until Smile It Does. I'm literally going to grab stuff from behind me, from the tree, unless it's for the decorations for these trees. For these trees here, then I will not be pulling those, because we're going to show those the day we do those. And my shirt, and there's my nips. Hello, nips. Oh, God, I hate that. This is Rudolph and Clarice. Y'all know Rudolph and Clarice from one of our favorites. And my favorite song is from Clarice. Do y'all remember the song from Clarice? It looks like I'm touching myself. Oh, gosh. Is that going to demonetize me? There's always tomorrow for dreams to come true. You'll always be for me. Something like that. I don't remember exactly. It was 70 years ago. All right, I'm just going to grab some stuff. Let's get this started. There, I said it. Okay, I'm going to grab these first. Now, I did see 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait a minute. That sounded like Janet Jackson. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whatever. Okay. Okay, I had to get all 4 of them. Do I need them? No. Will George need them for gifts? Probably. Yes. So these will come in use. All of these will come in use for the holidays for sure. So I thought they really upgraded these nice for, you know, going up to now $1.50, I believe that these all were. So these are wine sack, or, well, it says bag. It's really a sack. Isn't that a sack? Isn't that more like a sack? So I love that, first of all, it comes with the 2 from, and it says do not open until December 25th. I love that it has that with it. I love that it is nice and a soft top here. Then you have this gingham. Now this is a small, what I'll call a small gingham pattern, or a check pattern. I don't, is it gingham? I'm not sure what's the difference, because it's also check in a way for me. And it is, I would say, definitely fabric-y, not quite canvas. It's a little softer than canvas. So this was the first one I grabbed. And then they had another one in the same conjunction junction, what's your function? And this is now the larger gingham or check pattern. So same thing, soft, don't open until December 25th, and then the fabric here. And then you have the ties here. I forgot to tell you that obviously when you get the bottle in there, you go ahead and pull these so that it's nice and snug around the bottle. And then, of course, they had to do it in the white and black, which is classic. I noticed that the Loving Klutzes, before their holiday background went up, they had a lot of black and white decor back there. And I know there is a famous designer woman, and they're very expensive. All her pieces are black and white checkered, and I can't think of her name right now. But I do see her stuff around, and I know it's expensive. So same with this, made for white, but y'all know what I say. Don't ever go by what it says. There are so many possibilities with this. It's disgusting. It's embarrassing. You don't have wine bottle, whatever, anything you want could go in here. And then of course now we've got the larger black and white print. Now, I'd be curious to know what your favorites are here amongst these. So I will lift these all up as such. And tell me which one you like. I think for Christmas wise, I'm going to have to go with the large black and red, you know, holiday wise. I'm going to have to go with that one. Picnic wise, like if it was like the summer, I would probably go for the smaller, kind of gives me a picnic vibe. But okay, so there you go. There's your 4 hoochie coochies there. You could probably wear these as booties around the house. Don't do that.
For the last time, no.
Yeah, don't do that. What will happen, or what happened? I could picture it already. I could picture somebody putting them on and then slipping and sliding all over the floor, and then they on the floor and they ain't gonna see Christmas. Oh, great, good day gone. What are these? Stop developing these. I'm 57. I don't need to grow bigger breasts to feed children. So come on down. Press it. stay down. There is going to be a giveaway in all three of our Dollar Tree giver videos. I should have had a V8. Okay. If you did not see yesterday's live, I did show these live during yesterday's live because the person that I actually bought these for, in other words, I bought these with a purpose and a person in mind, and that person is going to get this package I'm going to wrap it up right after this, but I needed to haul it first before I did that, so let me get all the little goodies here. Like I said, I told you I'm just going to pick stuff from around me. Do I have everything? I think I have everything. Okay. And I will show you the giveaways during when I, find them under the tree. Okay. So this is for somebody that likes gingies. Isn't that cute, guys? You get 2 of these, and it says sweet as a Christmas cookie. And you got your female and your male gingies. You got your snowflakes, your tree, and kind of like sprinkles all around. And you do get 2 of the pot holders. They had some really nice sets, guys, but you've got to buy the sets now, because what's going to happen is you're not going to find all the parts of the set if you wait. So in other words, you'll only get, the pot holder and the you know what I mean. Okay. Here is the kitchen towel. Perfect matcherino. Here is a perfect match with the not pot holder, oven mitt. Thank God I could read. Here is your oven mitt. Did you guys guess who it is? Have you guys guessed who these are for? And I also got these gingy knee highs. Usually they don't have knee highs. This is the first time I think I've seen the knee highs. And here are all your gingy houses. There are a couple of different versions of the gingy houses there. That is going in the package. And these, which are, I could smell it. You could smell it. You could smell it. I do probably need to take a shower. But you see, when you're in depression, you don't want to shower. You don't want to do any kind of maintenance. You know what I mean? These are gingy melts. So, I could say they are well scented, because I could smell them from here. They are well scented, and as you see, they are shaped like gingies and smell like gingerbread. So, oh wow, yeah. So you put that in your melta stuff, your melting stuff, your pot, your I don't know, your warmers. Yeah, your warmers. You know what I'm talking about? Your warmers, your Some of them are by bulb, and some of them are still based on the older ones, which you use the little actual tea light with the fire. So I have both of them. I've got both. And last in this haul here for this person is going to be this, and she didn't see this yesterday because I forgot to show it, but it is the Gingerbread soap dispenser. I don't believe the soap smells like gingerbread. I don't think so. But I will double check. Oh no, it says cinnamon gingerbread scented. So it is scented. It is scented. I am going to send this to her in hopes that it stays intact and doesn't explode. So wish me luck on that. And she will also be getting some other surprises in her package. So I'm gonna leave this separate over here because that's gonna get packed up probably tonight. The other thing that that grabbed my eye, and I ended up taking 2 of them, was this bowl. It just got me. Is it worth, $1.50? Not really, but I was attracted to how it was cut. I think it was cut really well. And I like the ombre of the blue. It seems darker, towards the edges and lighter in the center. And, it's really pretty for, like some candies, some mints. If you do pill parties, just, have a good time. Or keys, room keys, and you put all the room keys in there. Wait a minute, what kind of holiday am I having? I don't think so. I got no testosterone. Ain't nothing happening here. Funny until it's not. Okay? Now, I feel like I'm gonna play the shell game. Like from The Price is Right from 1970 something. Look, the shell game. Michelle? What? Hello? Oh, you can hear the ocean. No, it's not the ocean. It's Cheryl for Peace. How are you? Thanks for stopping by the live. Okay. All right. Bye. You never know who's going to be in your bowls. So I did get 2 of these. These are close to my favorite color. My color is a little bit more aqua, but these the color attracted me is what it was. Would I say they're decent, they're not light, they're not just gonna break easily. But just know that, it's not gonna have much use besides the use that you're using them for. That was straight up. Here is another thing I grabbed here, which are now they had all different kinds of sets of the 10 light LED lights. So most of them I think are 10. I have another one here. So excuse my weird turns as I try to find. Yeah, here is another one. So here is more of your kind of standard look with your multi-light. And there are 10 in this one. And so these are going to be probably white in the light color because they are snowflakes, as you can see. Now, the only thing I don't like about their lights, and I'm hoping that they're going to change. It's obviously not going to happen this year, but I really, really, really need them to put timers on their lights. They do have one. They have more than one. I'm going to say they have one. The lights for the windows, the candle lights, those are timered now. So make sure you get the timered ones. The candle that looks like a candlestick with the bottom. Those are timered. That's the first. Last year was the first time they came up with those in timers. And the other thing that is timered, I'll show you here, are their outdoor candy canes. Okay, these are battery operated, and they are timered. I believe these were, I don't know if they were $1.50 or $1.75. I'm not sure, forgive me. But either way, we get these every year. They are so worth it. They work wonderfully. Like I said, and I'm sorry that I'm jumping, but I did want to just let you know that this is the other one that does have a timer. It does go on and off. Let's see what kind of batteries it takes. Yeah, it has a timer. I see that there. I can't read. It's too small for me to read how much it's on and off. It takes 2 AAA batteries. Are you going to tell me anywhere else? It's so small I can't see it. But it does say right there in that corner, right here, it does show look at this, not even focusing on it anyway, so, but that's where it does say about the timer. So that is the other thing that is timered, so I did want you to know that, whoopsie. All right, just stay there. Look, as everything, this keeps rising up. Like the Lord himself, rising up. But I'm positive, I'm just gonna double check. Okay, all right. So you gotta look. So there are they both take double A's, but they are different sizes in length. They all have both have 10 lights. This one is 3 foot long, and this one is 3.6. So there are little differences in how long they are. And they are all for outdoor use only, okay? Outdoor use only.
No.
Yes. And since we're talking about lights, I grabbed these. Now, are these... I'm going to open these and because I think they have the pull tab. Now, I don't know if I've seen these before. I know I've never gotten them before. But I do like that the light is completely coming through, hopefully coming through this entire clearness. Because this is really good to put into, like things that maybe that aren't lit from the inside, but they have a thing, it's open on the inside that you could just put something in. I've got a couple of things that I could use. Like a lot of the trees come open at the bottom, so you can just set a tree on top of it and it'll, especially like one of the glass trees or something like that. Now, let's see. I don't know how much you'll be able to see when it comes to, because we have this light on, but let's see what we get to see here. All right, let's see. Okay, so there you go. All right, so now my only disappointment, right off the bat, my only disappointment is that it is that piss yellow kind of glow for me. Now I was gonna say triglycerides. Colorblind, but this looks very, I like the white. The cool white, almost where it almost looks blue. It's so crisp. I really like that clear light. I really would like to jump. Let me take off the other one. I really want to show you the difference. So I'm gonna pause and I'm going to be right back because I want to show you what I mean by the difference. Okay? Okay, I'm back. So it was only, 5 hours for you that you had to wait? Okay, so let's remind you. So these are the color for these, which is fine, if you just want to light something up a little bit. But again, it annoys me that, that I have to shut it on and off every night. I gotta be honest with you. I'd rather pay more. I'd rather pay more for a timer light, to be honest with you. But I do want to show you the difference. Now this here is one of their, I think it's a set of 2 emergency lights. I'm not sure the runtime on these. But these are their emergency lights that you can find. Now, this takes, let me just see. Yeah, this one takes 2 AAA, is it? AAA is the small one, right? Let me double check. I don't want to give you guys misinformation. Okay, yeah. So they're AAA. But now I want to show you the difference between the light that I like and this dirty light that I have down below. That is actually making me look jaundice. Okay, you ready? So you see that? You see how nice and clean and bright that is? Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Why am I singing when I don't really know the song? It's because you guys bring me so much joy and love inside. Thank you, Zachary Michael, for giving us some new subscribers. We really appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I don't know what happened. So, just so you guys know, so what you just saw there is my medication not working. You understand? That's the medication not working. Squirrel. Whoop, you know. Whoop, whoop. Anywho, okay, let's get back. So, I'm going to now show you both, and you'll see what I mean, like how dirty one looks in comparison to the other. Oh, no, but don't you go up. There you go. So, now you see. Doesn't this look dirty now? Doesn't that look dirty? Like that literally looks like pee. It looks like pee-pee. Like it's pee-pee. So maybe next year we get this white, nice clean white Dollar Tree. What do you say? I don't want my house to glow urine-like. Or urine-y. Or urinate. I don't know the proper term. I guess if you're French, it's urinate. I don't know. If your name is Renee, then you're urinate Renee. Okay, that's Decor. All right. So here is, now I'm going to jump to this because this is going to be one of your choices for our giveaway. There will be one for each. There'll be 3 in total. I'm going to show you 2 today. This one will be a choice. No, it's not a choice. No, that's wrong. On you. This is going to be the giveaway for this particular show, and I will give you the secret word at the end. And then we'll pick a winner in a couple of days and have it sent out. So you are going to get your own set of kitchen yummies. This one is red and white snowflakes, winter wishes, really pretty, really soft. I would not say, you know, I never use these kind of things to dry any towels. I don't even think they're really made to do that. Here is your matching winter wishes pot holders. Get 2 of those. And finally, you will get a winter wishes pot holder. So this will be this show's giveaway. You will get all 3 pieces. We do have a second one that will be given away on probably the next Dollar Tree show. I'll show it because it's behind me anyway. So here is the first set. Let's see, maybe I could get a thumbnail. How about like that? I want to cheese. Now, y'all don't yell at me because you know I don't do that very often. I do not. Stop yelling at me. Okay, so that will be the giveaway. Hopefully I remember to add the word because, guys, my head has been so all over the place, such in a mind fog. Speaking of mind fog, I did actually get to speak video chat with Janet from Janet's DIY Life, and we had a really nice chat. If you don't know who she is, please go visit her. She's very, very sweet. She's a very, very sweet. It's Janet DIY, and also our buddy. Please go visit our buddy at Chit Chat Down Under, there in the Australia Outback. Just so you know, I'm wearing these. I am wearing these. You didn't see them because they're too high, but I am wearing my little fun slippers. I'm sorry, but it keeps rising like the sun. It keeps rising. Anyway, speaking of, come on. Aren't these not the cutest? Are these not the, for Smile Until It Hurts, tell me this is not the perfect merch for Smile Until It Hurts. Obviously, these were not $1.50 or $1.75. These were in the, I think $5 or $7 section. This one happens to be in medium, which it says 7/8. It is in medium, and I think I have a second one somewhere. Barbara, are you here? Margaret? I hear you back here. Hold on. I see you. I smell you. I think this is a large. Let's see the difference. Is it? Yes, so this one is a large and in charge. Marge is large and in charge. Hurdy, dirty, dirty. Hurdy. You better stop doing. I will cut you, girl. You keep doing. I will cut you. So this one is large, which fits 9 to 10, and this one was, what was this? 7 to 8. 7 to 8. So aren't those cute? I love them. They're women's sizes. I would have, if they had an extra large, I would have tried it on, but they did not. These were this one I bought a different time. There was only one left. This one I bought a different time. There was only one left. So these go like hotta cakes. Hotta cakes. Mm-hmm. Hotta cakes. All right, let's see what else I got behind me. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna try one of these right now. Oh yeah. I'm trying these ones right now. I know when it comes to the Christmas snacks, I know when it comes to Dollar Tree that the Little Debbie Christmas snack cakes, I think particularly Lurleen. Where am I going with that? Lurleen. Come on now, Dolly Parton, talk to me. Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Now, this was not $1.50, $1.75. These, I believe, I want to say were $3.75 maybe. I'm not 100%, but I do love Ritz. Ritz is probably my favorite cracker when it comes to if I'm going to have peanut butter and jelly on crackers, which I've always had since I was a kid, or cheese and crackers. Ritz is my go-to. So I'm going to try this, though. So this is literally fudge covered, and it is limited edition. So, you know, should I check the date? No. No. Would George check the date? Yeah. So I'm doing this for George, but I probably don't want to know. Let's see. Ow. Oh, there it is. I think we're okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is March 2026. Yeah. This is fine. March 2026. We're good. We're good. It's all good in the hood, okay? All right. Speaking of hood, in the 90s, I had this boyfriend.
No.
Even when he's not here. Work. Where I forgot. He's here, you know what I'm saying? Like a helicopter. He's hovering! I'm gonna put that up there. Okay, so here is what it looks like. Ooh. Now, personally, I think I probably would prefer it in a dark chocolate, I think. So I would love to see this in a dark chocolate because I bet you that would be really good with the juxtaposition of a little bit of a salty cracker with a dark chocolate. Rah! Okay. Iriotakimasu. I don't know what she says. Annie, I don't know Annie. I don't know. Bien provecho. I don't know anything. Oui, senor. I don't know. Bon appetit, I really don't know. What would be the mangia? Italian, I don't know. Things just are coming out of my head because therapy is loosening everything up. So, it's very nice. It's very nice. It is not over sweet at all. I thought it might be too sweet. It's not over sweet at all. But I definitely still believe the dark chocolate would have been the way to go on that. Because it would have given that chocolate a little bit more of a, I don't know, dark chocolate is considered what? More tart? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, I gotta be honest with you. Okay, what else do I have? Where else are you people? Here. Okay, so I have found two, where are you? Here. Here's one here. I'm gonna show these one after the other. And I'll tell you what. Are they the same? Do they say the same? No, I don't think they do. Hold on. Hold on, don't start with me. Okay. So here, for you guys that need, now I don't know how big this is. So we're gonna open this and we're gonna see how big this is. But this is the first year that at least I have seen what looks like a large sack gift bag. Now, the only ones I've ever seen and gotten are the really large plastic ones, but they are so see-through and so cheap. I don't love them. You could see right through them. I really don't love them. So I'm hoping this is going to be a big enough alternative for larger stuff. Like I said, I don't know how, I mean, it has the size here, but that don't mean nothing. That means jack to me. So I will show it to you guys, the size. And I will tell you it is 31.5 by 23.5 inches. Okay, so let's take a gander. Let's take a gander. And I'm not sure if there was more than one when it came to, you know, sayings or styles. You know, if it did, usually I would get all the styles so that I could show you guys all, you know, both offerings. Now, I don't know if there were two and I bought the same by mistake, but I do have two of these, but they do both say the same thing. So I'm not sure there, and I apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, don't hurt me. Okay, here we go. Let's see how big's. Let's see how big's. And nobody's here to shake my hand to restart me. Let's see how big Santa's sack is. No?
No!
Okay. Nasty. Oh, he's nasty even when he's not here. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, you're not getting any bicycles in it. I believe with the plastic one, like you can actually get like a little bicycle in it. Here is the size of it. At least, although light passes through, like I could see the light through it, you're not going to be able to see, let's see, I don't know, let's put the, yeah, see, you won't be able to see what's in it, and that's really what counts for me, because I don't, there goes the surprise type thing. So this one says Holly Jolly Vibes, candy cane, holly bush, and a ornament here with a little sparkle there, and plain in the back. I feel like they probably could have done a little bit more with the encompassing at least something in the back or something. And I want you to kind of see the material here. It is like a coated something, let's see how wide. So there's your width there, if you can see there. I'm trying to give you an idea. So if you guys got big items, maybe, if you've got like kitchen appliances for like mom and stuff, like this would be good, or even boxes for kids' toys, things like that probably would be good if it's a large toy, but you're not getting no bicycles in it. And please note that, let's make sure before I say it's true. It does have the, it does have the pull string here and here to cinch it. Okay? So you get one large sack in this particular one, and then now I'm going to show you the smaller version, and you get dose. You get dose. You get two of them. So let's take a peek at these here. So you're getting two of these. I feel like they could have went, what are these? What is happening? Oh my gosh. I hate these bazonkas. Oh my gosh. I hate them. I hate them so much. Dr. Kevorkian, please cut them off. Oh my gosh. Or get some lipo on those little babies, unless I'm going to feed the world. Feed the world. Let them know it's Christmas time of year. So, and they could have done two different ones. Now, there is a different one here, just so you know. They did have two different styles, but I would have rather they've gone with one and then done both, have one style and one style instead of two of the same. But, so here we go. This says, nice until proven naughty. Nice until proven naughty. Again, 0 on the back. Again, you've got your cinch ties here. But you know, it's cute. If you know, if you can afford it, and you know they allow the size of these allow it. I mean, it would be really nice to come down on Christmas Eve and have all them in you know, all the gifts in sack type of bag, you know, instead of wrapped in box. And that's so much easier for whoever's having to usually wrap. It's so much quicker to, you know, to put it in something like this. This one here is this one here. Again, you get two of the same. And this one says, I'm only a morning person on Christmas. Hell yes. Can I get a what? Oh yeah. I'm a Christmas morning person. Now, you know, all the caca that, you know, I talk about my parents. I have to tell you that my mom was a fantastic holiday person when it came to the holidays, decorating and things like that. She always made it magical. I have to say that. And I am saying that because of what this says. You know, it says I'm a morning person. And I can remember, you know, we would wake up at, I don't know, 5 o'clock, 5:30, you know, to go see if Santa was here. And I can remember my mother sitting at the table, smoking her Marlboro Reds, her hair looking like shit. But it's because she had just went to bed, probably an hour or so before. Because when we were really young, she would put up the tree on Christmas Eve after we went to bed. So in that time frame, she would put up the tree. So props, I have to give my mom props for that, and I always let her know that she always did make Christmas magical when it came to that. But hindsight, I was like, God, she always looked like shit that morning. I'm like, ooh, her hair, ooh, she looked terrible. She probably got an hour's sleep thanks to us. Anywho's Watslebees. Okay. Now, I did look at a lot of the hats. Now, they did have character Christmas hats and Christmas stockings. And off bat, I'm remembering Dog Patrol. But I remember I was disappointed in the Dog Patrol because usually the Dog Patrol stuff came in blue. This came in pink. They came in pink in the Paw Patrol, which surprised me. Which was I think it was maybe a Disney movie, animated movie. So I thought that was weird. They also had Stitch. They also had Star Wars. And I want to say that on the Star Wars one, I want to say it was Darth Vader and 4 of the stormtroopers kind of behind him. And there was another one, and I can't remember what the character was. But I happened to grab the Stitch Christmas hat, and you also see here it does have his girlfriend. I forget what her name is. I don't know what her name was. But there you have that adorable, and it is very felt, very felt. But I love that they went that extra step and did these really nice, embroidered almost, or, like, I don't know how, indented, I don't know how do you say it. But, that it's got that little flash of a snowflake depending on where the light hits it. I really like that. And you see there it does have the Disney logo. And so this one was really cute. He's got the Christmas trees on his head. She's wrapped around the Christmas lights around her ears and stuff. And then here you have the Hawaiian flowers because it is from, I think it's based in Hawaii, if I remember correctly. And then I seen the Stitch Christmas socks. And they were just adorable. Oh, look at this cutie patootie. Look at this cutie patootie. Now, I wish they came in a, you know, longer sock, you know, more like a crew sock. I don't think, I'm not sure what, it's not a tall sock for sure. But it doesn't matter. He's adorable. He's sitting on a present there, as you see, and it is adorable. Absolutely adorable. So, like I always say, guys, if you could, it might take you a little time, and you might have to go to different Dollar Trees, but if you can get a set going for somebody and get all Stitch, you know, kind of things for them, that is magical, guys. That really is magical. So try to do that. I will start releasing sets that I have been collecting for a while to try to get sets together for certain things. Stitch is going to be one of them. Hello Kitty will be another one, and the Friends of Hello Kitty. I've got the Nightmare Before Christmas things. I've got Friends sets that I will be putting onto the store. I'll let you guys know when that stuff becomes available. But if you want to look to see what we have so far on our store website, it's called shopuntilithurts.com. Shopuntilithurts.com. And I can't see behind me. You know why I can't? Because I can't turn around because I'm 250 something pounds. All right, 260. Mind your business. Okay. Oh, I forgot I have stuff hanging here. Oh, okay. 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 All right. Okay. Grab these. Run the hell out. Run the hell out right now. Get the hell out of here. I forgot that I stuck stuff on the tree. I forgot. Hello? Anybody behind? Okay. I see you. Okay. Please bear with me, guys. You know, I had done this thinking George and I would both be able to be on either side, and then we could do it that way. But as you see, that didn't work out that way. So I'm suffering for you guys here. I'm suffering. Oops. See what happened? See what happened? Where is it? Where'd you go? I gotta. It fell. Oh, where'd you go? Where is it? Oh, okay. All right. So, now I remember I get all their solar stuff. Listen, you cannot beat Dollar Tree's solar stuff. I'm sorry. Whether it was $125, $150, or $175, you cannot beat their solar stuff. Their solar stuff is mainly fantastic. Sometimes you'll get some that don't last very long. But just note, when it comes to solar lights, they are not supposed to just go on forever as long as the sun gets to them. No, there is literally... Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. ABC, 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 ABC. There is literally a battery inside each solar light, and that battery is what goes bad. So technically, which I have done before, if it's something I really love and it has withstood the, time where it didn't turn to absolute shite, you can change the battery in there, okay? And you could use it again. However, with the Dollar Tree ones, just throw it out and get another one. That's what I'm going to tell you. So, these I think I remember these from last year, these which represent the, oh gosh, what were they called? Something 9, V9, D9. Oh gosh, what were they called? What were they? They were the bulbs back in the day. What the hell were they? C9s? I can't remember. Oh, is it say here? It's not going to say here. Yeah, it's not going to say here. You guys are going to have to tell me. I don't like that I have to ask you guys, but you guys are going to have to tell me. I know I think I'm close with a 9 and a letter or something. Yeah, so what basically this says is that there is a rechargeable battery in here, and that rechargeable battery will continue to recharge until it loses its guts. And once that happens, you can go in and change it. Now, I'm not 100% if all of these would be accessible to the batteries. I'm not sure if they just lock them in and they're meant to, back up Sally, back up Sally, if it's meant to, goodbye to you, goodbye to you. What, who is that? What? I can't think of any of the words but that. Goodbye to you. Now I just bought one of these just to show you these. Now, for me, this looks like an Easter egg 100% to me. I could see that it's trying, but they really should have made this part more noticeable here. Maybe make this black then, so that this silver, which is, the screw to the light bulb, kind of shows more and becomes more. But also this line here for me that shows clearly a line there, which is very reminiscent to, the eggs that you open up and put goodies in and then close up. So for me, it just looks like an egg, and I know when this lights up, this seam here is going to show like a son of a bitch. So I don't think it's going to be very nice. They did have other colors, and I don't know if they might be shown differently. But the thing you will notice with these, which I do like, is that the solar panel is not anywhere to be seen here. The solar panel is actually inside here. So let's see if I could show you without, it doesn't seem like it allows me to open it in that manner. But so don't forget, guys, that the stakes, make sure when you grab them that the stake is still in there, because a lot of times when you pull it, the stake will come out and stay in the box, okay? So make sure to check that. So I thought I'd be able to unscrew this, but I don't want to, I don't want to break it. However, I'll say, can you see there? Not really, but in other words, the solar panel is in there. So whenever light comes in here, it works. The solar panel inside will absorb enough light for it to light. Now, I will see if I could maybe test it at night for you and add it to this. You know, I always want to do so much, but I've got so many things that I have to do with all the videos and editing and the store and all that kind of stuff that it is really hard for me to do extras, which I really would love to do. But I will do my best. Now, that said, these are the same price as these. Now these look C9. I want to say C9. This is how the bulb should look, guys. This is how the bulb should look. This is the shape of the bulb. This does not look like an egg. That does not look like an egg. This is, I'm going to tell you, I just had a revelation. I just had a revelation. What they done is they done whatever leftover Easter eggs they had from Easter, they recycled them and they made them into these. So if you want to do your own DIY, grab some Easter eggs and do it this way. But clearly you could see that this is an egg and this is a true C9. Now, the only difference is you can't stake these, okay? These are meant to be hung as such. Whether you hang them from a tree branch or you put a string up somewhere, many different possibilities. You know what's cute too? If you get the, see, it's off season, but if you have your own, you know those lantern stakes where you have you could stake the iron and then it has that little hook on it that you put your lantern on. That would look so cute if you could like put a lot, you know, a bunch of them out and then hang these off it. That would be so cute. That would be really cute. So it did come in 4 colors, okay? And again, I will try to show you this at night to see what it looks like. But remember that these have not gotten any sun. So they're not going to be as bright as they probably could be. So with that, I will show you this one is the yellow. This one here is the blue. This one here was the red. And the last that I saw was the green. So you've got your colors. I'm trying to think. Cheese. I'm trying to think what color would be missing in a regular light strand. What colors do they usually have in a regular light strand? I can't think. Are there... Sometimes they have... Do they have orange or pink sometimes? I'm not sure, guys. I always felt like there was 5 colors, but if there was 4, then there was 4. But I don't remember now.
Okay, so showing you the candy cane. Takes a couple of batteries on there. It is pretty dark out here. So that's the candy cane. And then this here, I know there's a big glare on it, but that is the egg. I think it looks that bright. It's really dull, but it looks that bright because it's really dark out. That's why. Okay, and now the other lanterns, the other solar lights that hang. Ooh. That one's pretty. That's the blue one. It's the red one. It's the green one. And then here it is the yellow one. I'm just gonna flip them over and put them down here. These are the solar lights on there. They'd be hanging the other way. And that's it. Okay, here are the 4 solar lights. They are hanging on the tree here. This is the blue one, the red, is the yellow, sorry, motion turned on, and that is the green.
And just for you, there should be another one on this side. Where are you, Margaret? No. 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 Where are you? Ouch. There you are. For you DIYers, they have many different sizes, many different shapes and stuff for you to DIY your own ornaments, per se, ornaments. Really cute. Now, obviously with these type of ornaments, you would use the base to, you know, make whatever it is you're gonna make. I don't have anything that I could shove in there right now. I don't have anything small enough to shove in there. Would this light fit in there? I don't know, would it? Oh yeah, it would. So to give you just an example, you know, pretend this is, I don't know, a figurine, or one of the figures that you got from like a mystery box. That would be cute. If you wanted to maybe surprise your kids too, that would be cute too. And don't glue them, you know, use something temporary like Fun Tack. I don't know if you guys remember Fun Tack, but it's that sticky stuff that, you know, comes right off. It's like that bluish or greenish color. But just to give you an idea, so, you know, if you don't want to make it permanent, you know, put something temporary, a temporary sticky thing there. Or you can do a Velcro if you want. Maybe do a Velcro sticker and do it like that so it stays there. And then just to give you an idea, now if these were timered, how fantastic is that? That you could do these and not worry about. So if you have a set, you know it would be really amazing, and I hate to give this out as an idea because I probably could make millions, is if you get a set of this type of thing, but obviously a better kind, an upgraded kind, where it actually can change colors with a remote, and a timer. Shut up. And then you make a whole bunch of these and you hang them all over wherever you want, and then you could click them on and off. Oh my God, I want to do that. Shut up. I do want to do it. Mind your business. If I do it, I'll let you know. I probably won't be able to because I won't have time, but that's what I want to do. There, I said it. Okay? It's here, 42. Time stamp that son of a bitch. All right, I like that idea. I'm excited now. Now I got to go and make one, but I don't have the hoochie coochies for it. Well, I got the hoochie coochies right here. The other thing I wanted to show you too was I did get. This is another one too, guys. When it comes to Dollar Tree, what really matters is it doesn't matter how upset you are that the stuff is out too early. What you need to do is, if you like it, you grab it, you shut up about that it's too early, and you grab it because you will not see them again. Not gonna see them again. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So, I could tell you right now that there were 4 soap dispensers, okay? There was a Santa Claus, a Christmas tree, a snowman, and a gingerbread man. The Santa was already gone, so he was gone. And once these go, they're going to be gone. They don't restock them. Once they're done, they're done. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell you everything. One thing that I always look for the last 2 years I've been looking for, and I cannot get them. But so here he is. Let's see. So the other one was scented. Let's see. What is he going to smell like? Wet snow? Is he going to smell like wet snow? Or New York snow? Yellow snow? Because it's dog piss snow? Mary Berry scented. Mary Berry scented. Now, I think, can I get in there and sniff it? I think I really would like to sniff this. I'll be honest with you. I should sniff the gingy too. Let me do that. Just to see. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely... Yeah, I'm getting... Specifically, I'm getting... You know, almost like a candy. Like a candy... like a fruit candy kind of smell is what I'm getting from that one. So it's actually very sweet. Yeah, it smells more sweet than it does fruity. And trust me, I know about fruits. Let me tell you something. Okay. Sorry about the DNA, Linda. Unfortunately, the cinnamon gingerbread scent, I'm not really getting much of a scent from it, unfortunately. But if you put those, just put these underneath, just put one underneath it, and you're gonna be like, ooh, wow, that is cinnamony. Cinnamony. All right, what else? So a lot of this stuff that is here behind me is going to be for our tree decorating video. So I'm just trying to find that it'll be for tree decorating. Oh, here we go. These I get every year. I get these every year. Absolutely. Every season they come out with gnomes for Christmas, for Halloween, for, I'm trying to think, have I seen Thanksgiving? I don't know if I've seen Thanksgiving. Halloween, 4th of July, Valentine's Day, Easter. Am I missing one? But I usually get them every year. I really like I believe this is called Ferile. I really love the gray Ferile one. I think that is really nifty. Now, it does have, you know, a nice weight to it so that it stays, you know, stays where you put it. You might have to flatten it out a little bit just to make sure, but it does have a good weight to it, okay? And these are your either $1.50, $1.75. I keep hearing Vivian from Vivian Tries say that everything is supposed to go to at least $1.75. So, you know, if there's things that you love, guys, and you see it now for still the $1.50, or especially if you see that for $1.25, grab that stuff. And I did see another color that I grabbed, and he should be on this side. Are you Margaret? I don't know what I call everybody Margaret back here. Where? Oh, there you are, Margaret. So, this one is a red with a ferile. I don't know if that's ferile. Or is that a cat? Isn't a cat ferile? Isn't that a wild cat? What am I trying to say with this pattern? What? Aztec? Now I'm not sure. Now I'm completely lost. I have no idea. So, cheese. They are worth every penny. And whenever you see their gnomes, whatever season it is, grab them. You cannot beat these for $1 something. These are not in the $5, $7 section. We're always in the $1.25 section, and now probably $1.50 to $1.75. These are always worth it. They're great gifts. Have one sticking out of the, the last thing in the stocking. Have, him sticking out the top of the stocking. You can't go wrong with these little guys. You cannot. I've never gone wrong with any of those. Okay, let me take a second look, make sure I'm not missing. Oh, I am missing. Okay, so these are the other melts that I got. So they had the gingies and these. I don't know if there were any other ones. These are the ones that I saw and I grabbed. So this is your Christmas tree scent. So for me, the smell is very nostalgic Christmas tree, childhood Christmas tree. For me, we didn't have a real tree. So for me, it's probably the Christmas spray. That, the fake Christmas scented spray. That's probably what I am used to, and this smells like childhood Christmas. So yes, okay, yes on these. Oh yes, love them. The scents are so strong and really good. The other thing that I had wanted to tell you that I jumped over was for the last 2 or 3 years, I have been looking for the scent sticks. Now, if you haven't seen them, I used to see them in like Home Depot and other places, and they are so expensive. They are literally sticks that have a hook on them that you can hang into your tree, and they have a Christmas tree scent. But they were so expensive for, I don't know how many there were. But at one point, I know the Dollar Tree was carrying their own brand of those scent sticks that go into the tree. I have never seen them here by me, and trust me, I look all the time. I have never seen them yet here, so I've never actually gotten to get any. However, you could stick these, just into your tree, and that'll probably do it. When it comes to, so that might be a little trick if you're one of those people that do like the scent, because I do also have the sprays, where I spray the tree where it smells like Christmas, but I'm thinking these, you can actually stick those in the tree too. So if you're one of those people, see if you can grab those Christmas tree melts and stick them in the tree, and if you really like it to smell a lot, then get more. Or if you find that it, after, a couple of weeks has, died off, then use the second one that you got and switch them out. I think that's a good idea. All right. So this one here is going to be the giveaway on probably the next Dollar Tree one that we're going to do, it's either going to be, I'm not sure which one we're going to do next, whether we are decorating these Dollar Trees with Dollar Tree stuff, or if we're doing the stocking stuffers, whichever one, we'll let you know. But this will be the second set that you will win on that next video. I want to show it to you just because, it's part of this. But where is the... So don't forget, this is the one that the winner will win for this video, which is the Christmas Christmas wishes. And this one, to me, this one is a classic Christmas look for me. This is kind of a classic Christmas look, and that's why I grabbed these. I thought these were very traditional. You see it's even got a little bit of glitter in there. I love that North Star looking thing here, and you've got your little berries here, and you get 2 of the pot holders here. And this one here actually is large enough that they were able to put Merry Christmas down here. You could see all the presents down here and there. Again, there's that kind of a North Star. And they had other sets, guys. They probably had at least 5 sets. I would say there were 3 sets, which are the 3 I got. The Gingies, the Winter Wishes, and this one were 3 full that I could find. In other words, it had 1 of each. There were 2 or more that I only seen had 2 of a part of the set. Whether it came in 3, I don't know, but like I said, that's what happens is if you see them, you gotta grab them because, like I said, some of them are already missing a 3rd piece, unlike these, which, you know, all were. And I said to myself, I should have gotten more of each one of these, honestly, because this is, I mean, you can't beat this. Even if we, you know, were to resell it, it's still, you know, it is still very worth it. So here is the other set. Like I said, this will be the next, for the next giveaway. So we will show it again during that giveaway. Let me show these. Now, oh, don't run away there, Margaret. Where are you going? I don't know why everybody's Margaret. So, and this is an idea. This is an idea for you DIYers too. So, for me personally, now I don't know if would have the time to do it or not, but it didn't matter to me because I can use them as they're meant to be as Christmas bags. However, my DIY self, the Scorpio in me, wanted to, you know, do something with them. So I grabbed what I could find in the glittery glittery type bags. And what I wanted to do was stick these into frames. I don't have the size offhand. What size they are? It probably says it on here. Let me just take a gander. That is the card to write to and from to. Let me see if it says here. No, it actually does not give the dimensions. So I don't know the dimensions. But, so my intention was to put these in frames down. We have a little hallway, a very narrow hallway, and we have pictures on each side of them with lights above them. So I thought these would look so pretty in that hallway, in frames. Now, this side, you see it is glittery and, you know, all kinds of fun. But it also, on the other side, has a more matted look, if you prefer a more matted look. So I grabbed this one here. The next one I grabbed for the same idea was this one here, which is Deck the Halls in a ornament. And then on the back, it is in, you know, a more matte look. Okay, is that a good idea? I don't know how friendly. I don't know how friendly the size is when it comes to finding frames, especially cheap, because I would want a cheap frame. The other thing you can do also is just get those magnetic, the magnetic ones that are the wood, you know, and it's wood and magnetics, and and it holds it together, and the top one has a string on it so that you can hang it, and it just holds it at the top and the bottom with the, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about? And this one says Merry and Bright with a Christmas tree behind it there. Here is the, so, you know, technically if you, technically you don't have to cut them. But I would probably cut them because I can use, you know, the other side as for something else. Even a secondary picture if you want. Here is the other one I got. And like I said, like these kind of things with these, like you got to grab these. They, you know, they go fast. So that one says Merry and Bright. Here is your matted side. And then, yeah, more, absolutely. Here is your Ho Ho Ho. Here is your matted side. I don't know how much their bags are. Did their bags go, I don't know what their bags have, if they went up to $1.50 or they're still $1.25. I'm not sure about the bags. Let me guys, if you guys know, let me know what their bags are going for. Did they go to, because the only thing that I've seen in my stores were the hair stuff and makeup stuff that were still $1.25. Like in the beauty section, it was still I think most stuff was $1.25. Yeah, and I even got more, guys. Yeah. Here we've got your Christmas trees in your red, and then you have one that is more geometric here in the gold. And there is the matte back. And last but not least is this really pretty bright one. Look at that. It says Let It Snow. And there is the back. So the only thing I would question, you know, is when it comes to, you know, these little highs and lows that you see within the paper itself. I'm not sure how that will, you know, be seen by the naked eye, you know, as you look at it hung up. So I'm not sure, I you know, I wouldn't know until I tested it, but I might even want to, if it bothered me enough where it seems a little too rickety-rackety, I might want to use a spray adhesive and then like a roller on it to flatten it, really flatten it out nice and flat. But you also have to be careful to let that adhesive dry a little bit, because if it's wet, then it's going to create its own funkaliciousness. So you do want to be careful on that. So let's see, how many of these did I get in the end? I didn't know I got this many. I didn't know I was even able to find this many, but apparently I was. All right, let's see. How many do we have here? Okay, we've got one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, better open the door. 5, 6, grab your crucifix. 7, 8, never sleep. 7, 8, Freddy's. I'm gonna get how to remember. That's from Freddy Krueger. You guys remember that? I don't know why I'm thinking of Freddy Krueger during this Christmas haul. That's pretty sad. Okay, now I lost count. So here you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe. 7. Yeah, let me see. Now, I think that is pretty much it. I do have I do have these here that I'd probably like to show. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I have these here that I have on the tree. And these here you will hopefully see George and I wearing as the season goes on. We got these. I got these because I just thought these would look so adorable on us. So adorable. Hold on one second, please. These looked so adorable. Oh, I'm gonna take this thing off the back because that is way, 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 way too much. Way, way, way too much. Okay. Okay, here's your little bow, your little, it looks like a Santa's belt, and a little hat. Now, personally, I kind of want to see it towards the side like that. That's a personal choice. And then, of course, I got one for George. So he will have one of those too. And then the other thing I try to get, which usually they have for pretty much all the seasons. So here are the two. And obviously you try to find the best ones. Obviously, you know, you gotta zhuzh them a little bit. So, so one for George and one for I. And then usually each year I try to find, for Easter, for St. Patrick's Day, they usually do it, 4th of July, Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day. They usually have either light up headbands, light up glasses. They'll even do the Christmas lights necklaces. So this year, which I think we have already, but I got one just in case, which is your classic C9, your little C9 lights, your Christmas lights. And usually they do three different flashing modes: steady, flashing, fast flashing, and off, something like that. So I always try to grab these. And then, so I only got one, but then I got these, which I don't remember them having in the past, which are the glasses. So I thought that was pretty cool, the glasses. Now, maybe I should try these on for size. Now, have you guys had luck? Have you guys found anything that I need to look for? Hello? Let me know if there's something that you guys have seen which you think is a must-have that Eric is going to need to have. Y'all let me know. Because like I said, we don't get necessarily the same things, and I know you guys say the same thing about our, Dollar Trees, that you guys don't see a lot of the stuff that we haul at your places either. So, let me know. Okie dokie. Let's see. I just want to see the flexibility. Here is your battery pack. And don't forget, you always have to pull out this little piece of plastic here. Okay, guys? That is what blocks the batteries so they don't go bad. That blocks the batteries from connecting. And then up top here is your button to change the flashing mode. So let's go ahead and well, now that I see, let me take these glasses off because that looks ridiculous. Because this doesn't look ridiculous. It's that I had two pairs of glasses on. That is the ridiculous part. Well, I see now that I have to put this on as well. I have to. We must increase our bust. Unfortunately, I was in the little itty bitty titty committee as a little boy. Because I always had these man breasts. Okay. Now, where is... All right, so it looks like this has been taken out already. It would have been here. Hopefully it's not been overused where the battery is dead. Here is the button here to press for the lights. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and let me dim the lights. You know what's going to happen right now, right? Did you hear what I just said? Dim all the lights? I have to do it. I apologize. Dim all the lights, sweet honey, 'cause tonight it's you and me. Dim all the lights, sweet darling. Okay, sorry, I had to do it. So, excuse the close-up. Hold on, I've got to try to get this light to go lower. Oh, wow, that's close. Oh, my God. I apologize. I'm not pretty close, nor am I pretty far. Hello, where are you? Oh, you son of a Brooklyn Bridge. There it is. Oh, okay. There, I shut the light off. Shh. Shh. Okay, let's see if these... forgot where I said this one was located. Do you guys remember? Oh. If I walk down my street like this, I believe I could get arrested because they think that there's a crazy person outside. Yeah. Now I just need the earrings, light bulb earrings, the lights around the necklace, and I'm done. Done did it. By the way, Pink has been down here napping the whole time, FYI. Okay, we are over an hour and we are done. The rest of the stuff that you see behind me is going to be involved in our Dollar Tree Christmas tree decorating video, which will be George and I. We each have a unlit, so we will have to use our own lights because we did buy the unlit, and I'll give you the prices of all that and sizes of all that kind of stuff. Don't forget about the candy canes. They will probably not last. The battery operated one that are timered, get out and make sure you get those, okay? The other thing that I will tell you is to make sure you go out and get the any of the Christmas socks and things like that. Grab those kinds of things, especially if they're licensed, like the Stitch, you know, Star Wars, all those licensed kind of thingies. Make sure you go ahead and grab those before they're gone. Hey, Pikachu. Hey, Pikachu. Let's say goodbye. So I left the lights off because I thought we'd leave, you know, in a nice, you want to say hi? Say hi to everybody. She was napping. Oh, your breath stinks, little baby. Your breath stinks. You want to wear the little, you want to smell it first? Okay, don't lick it. Okay. Here, wait, we put it on right here. Hold on. Look, she's looking at me. Daddy, please don't embarrass me. Look, baby, don't embarrass me in front of my people. Guys, I want to thank you guys for supporting us. We do appreciate you. George sends his love. George was sick again, but he is at work today, so hope he feels better. And please subscribe. Please take a minute to subscribe. Unfortunately, everything has been down for us, our viewers and stuff like that. Our numbers are down, so we can really use the help. You know, when it comes to just, if you subscribe, that would be really amazing to see that number go up. Put thumbs up. If you can comment, that's another way that YouTube sees that, wait a minute, these people are important enough that people are writing to them. Hype the video if you can. What else is there? Share. Put your notifications on, so there's a bell. If you put your notifications on, as soon as we release any kind of video or post or anything, you will get notified, you know, as a pop-up on your, whatever it is, whether it's your, am I boring you, you little shite? Are you taking my pulse? Whether it's on your phone or your pad, you'll have a pop-up and it says, you know, smile until it hurts, just released a video, things like that. How is my pulse? Is it high? Okay, guys, thank you so much again. Remember, if you're not smiling until it hurts, change something. There's many ways to change, your routine and make things more exciting again. So we hope you are going to be enjoying this holiday season, and keep a watch out for us, because we are hopefully going to keep on doing videos during this holiday and be doing a whole bunch of giveaways. You still have a chance to win the second advent calendar, which is where you need to put the secret word in and make sure you're subscribed in the video before this one. And that is for the Sephora calendar, the 24-day calendar, okay? But the first one was only during the live, so good luck, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Oh, thank God that's over. Don't you hate the holidays? Isn't it such a pain in the ass? Oh, the joy that it brings, the caroling. I know, it's exhausting. It's mainly, what annoys me is the joy that it brings to the children. Anyway, I know. I only wish people knew. Oh God, I'm gonna have to give you mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Okay. Oh well. Today's secret word is gift wrap. No, that's not it. It's wrapping paper.
It's wrapping paper. It's wrapping paper.
Ho, ho, ho!
Wrapping paper.
Go with that one.
The secret word is
wrapping paper.
Wrapping paper.
Go with that one.
The secret word
Is wrapping paper.
Wrapping paper.
Go with that one.
The secret word
Is wrapping paper. Okay. Ho, ho, ho. Give kisses.